Thanks for coming this evening. A few moments ago, I called Senator Markey to congratulate him and to pledge my support to him and his campaign in the months ahead. The senator is a good man. You have never heard me say otherwise. It was difficult at times between us. Good elections often get heated. But I'm grateful for the debates, for his commitment to our Commonwealth, and for the energy and enthusiasm that he brought to this race. Obviously, these results were not the ones we were hoping for. But to everyone who fought with us, for everyone who stood with us, for everyone who believed in us and gave us their sweat and their tears, their hearts and their souls to this fight, I am so proud of what we accomplished, what we built together. We built a campaign for the people that our politics often locks out and leaves behind. We built a campaign for Lawrence and for Chelsea and for New Bedford, for Roxbury and Brock and Springfield, for Lowell and for Worcester. We built a campaign for working folks of every color and creed who carry the economic injustice of this country on their backs, who don't lie awake at night worried about political labels or litmus tests, but about the child care bill that is due on Friday, about the paycheck that is still a week away, about the impossible balancing act of keeping the people that you love healthy and safe and sheltered and fed in America today. We built a campaign for those who do not have the luxury of accepting the status quo or the privilege of being patient for just a few more years. That is who we fought for. And they showed up today in droves. They showed up for us because we showed up for them. Over and over and over again during the course of this campaign. And no matter the results tonight, I would do this again with all of you in a heartbeat. We may have lost the final vote count tonight, but we built a coalition that will endure. Because this coalition, our coalition, is the future of a Democratic Party. You'll find it on the dock in Gloucester at 4 a.m. The shift change in Quincy, hours before daybreak. In the buzzing restaurants along Blue Hill Ave, the small businesses and kiosks in Nubian Square, the lunch counters in Savin Hill, old mills from Fall River to Springfield, breathing new life, a new energy, and a new future into those beautiful old bones in those cities. You'll find it in the quiet prayers at hospital bedsides late at night, at crowded kitchen tables full of bills to pay, calendars to organize, to-do lists to manage, and the daily drudgery that somehow becomes those precious moments. You'll find it in classrooms and firehouses, repair shops, grocery stores, art studios, office buildings, all across our Commonwealth. Working men and working women asking for nothing more than a chance to build a good and decent life for their family. And a government that makes it easier, not harder, for them to take care of those they love. And if there is one thing that I believe this party stands for, it is that. If there's one thing that unifies a big, messy tent, it is that. And if there's one thing that we have to prove to understand with every single fiber of our being, as we stare down the fight of our lives with Donald J. Trump in November, it is that. This campaign, this coalition will endure. And I'm so proud to be part of that with all of you. Before I wrap up here tonight, a few words of thanks. To you, the most incredible group of staff, supporters, volunteers, and the voters out there. Thank you. I have no words to express my gratitude. No possible way to show how much your faith and trust and hope and belief in me this past year has meant. What you have given to yourself, to me, and to each other, to this. It is immeasurable, and I know that we are not done. I cannot wait to see where the next fight takes you, what you will do together in our future with all that you have built here over the course of this campaign. To my family, the Kennedy family, whose name was invoked far more often than I anticipated in this race. To my mom, my dad, my twin brother, and the rest of a rowdy bunch of crazy cousins. You all are my heroes. You are my role models. You are my example of what public service should be and can be when it is done with courage and grit. Thank you for teaching me everything I know. And finally, to Ellie and James, who probably will not see this until tomorrow, and who won't understand it for a long time. If there's one message from your dad tonight, it's this. Always spend your life in the ring. It is worth the fight. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
You've been listening to Congress.